Hey guys, welcome back to X Nanny Q YouTube channel. So I'm gonna jump straight into this because this is different. And yeah, so I want you guys to jump in on the with me. The reason why I'm reading this one is because it said ashes at my front door. Hey Nanny Q, a few weeks ago, and I apologize to the person who sent this. It was in my spam. I am so sorry. She sent this back in August. But I sent the email out to let you know that I'm putting it out there. So, hey Nanny Q, I love your YouTube channel and I also love your TikTok. You have me laughing on days that I really need it. The reason why I'm writing you is because a few weeks ago, I had ashes at my front door. Yep, a whole urn, pictures below with a note attached. I was so afraid I called 911. I called my husband also. I didn't even open it or look at it. I just saw an urn at the front door and thought that there was something very spooky. When the police came, they pulled out a note, and the note stated that it was for my husband. It was an urn with his dead twins in it from a mistress that I had never knew about. The lady said that the babies were born stillborn, and if he would have answered his phone the day that it happened, he would have been able to give them a kiss before they went back to be with God. But since he was too busy with me, she had to endure all of this by herself. And she also doesn't expect me to understand why she's doing this. After looking at the letter and looking at the urn, I was sick to my stomach for days. My husband told me he didn't know what she was talking about or who the person was. After looking at surveillance cameras, she came to the home in all black. She walked back down the street so we didn't get a chance to get her license plate. After doing further more investigating, because now my spider senses were tingling. I know, right? I did some investigating of my own and started looking at phone records. With the date that she put on there and the twins' name, I went back to that date to see if any communication was ever really done or if this was just a host. It sure as shit stink, cause shit does stink. My husband had been texting this woman back and forth for about a week. The day in question, he didn't reply to any of her text messages. And at first I didn't understand why, but remembering back to that day, he was at home sick with the flu and had his phone off. He had his phone off for 3 days. Everybody was calling me looking for him, his mom, his job, and everybody. That was the first time he had ever been that sick. We thought he had COVID. Now I'm thinking maybe he was trying to dodge this bullet and not go to the hospital with this young lady. I feel so bad that she had to go through this by herself. I haven't told my husband that I pulled the phone records because I'm just not finished digging. After I got into his Facebook and Instagram account, I found out who the woman was and I went to her page. She was 6.5 months pregnant. Their conversation back and forth, he told her that he didn't believe that the kids were his, and she told him that they were his kids. My husband was fixed a few years ago, but I still understand that sometimes men can still have kids even though they get fixed. So I'm not putting it off as if he has nothing to do with it because he should have never been messing with this young lady. She sent pictures of the dead babies. She also did a video of the service that she had for them. And she sent all of this to his email, and she also sent it to him on IG. On Facebook, I see all her family and friends are wishing her well. She doesn't say who the baby daddy is, but I see she's in the pictures with other men. The other men that she's in pictures with, I'm not for sure if they are the real father or what was going on. I'm getting ready to give all of this evidence to my husband, but my question to you, Nanny Q, is, do I stay after I give him all of this information? He's been lying to me for the last 2 years. Looking through his Facebook and also looking to his Instagram, he's been seeing other women every time he travels. I know I deserve better, but we've been together for 20 years. Do I just up and leave, or do I try to make it work? Let me know whenever you decide to do this story so I can hear your reply. Oh, baby, I don't know. That's a lot. I don't know. This lady done left an urn with the ashes of some babies that she said is your husband. Love, I'm not going to tell nobody to leave their house. You do whatever you feel you need to do. And I stand behind any decision you decide. If you decide you can make it work out and you're not going to stress yourself and it's not going to always be a hinder to you or always something that's in the back of your mind or you just always thinking about it, do it. Leave or, or stay. Please get counseling. Please, because that's a lot. And I'm praying for whoever the young lady is that had to do that by herself. Your husband wrong. If he knew that wasn't his baby, he should have told her, look, I can't have kids. So you need to find out who the dad is so you don't go through this by yourself. But, ooh, that's a lot. That's one for the bucks. That's one for the bucks. Go by what your intuition says. Go by what your gut feeling is telling you. But don't allow your emotions to determine your freedom. Never allow your emotions to determine your freedom, because that emotion or that feeling is temporary. That's just how you feel right now. Don't let it mess up your freedom. Please talk to a therapist, talk to a counselor. Yeah, that's a lot, baby girl. I'm praying for you. I really am. Because I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, I don't know. And I pray to God never puts me in one of those situations. I'm not that strong fighter like that. Bang, bang. Everybody's gone. But, wow. I did email you, so you will get a chance to see the reply to this. But I am sending love your way, because that's a lot. I mean, she put the urn at your door. Like, what you think? Like, what is going through your mind when you say, you know what? I'm gonna put this urn at his door with the ashes of the twins that might be his, it might not be his, but just so he understands that I ain't playing. Cause y'all, she got screenshots of the inbox. And the girl, the hamster there, but that will in the school zone. But she's probably going through a mental break too, cause like, baby girl is like, I know you see me calling you. She was even calling him from Instagram and Facebook. So she was trying to get in contact with him so she wouldn't be in the hospital by herself. But she got pictures of the deceased babies in here. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm sending prayers out to everybody because that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, Dan. Yeah, that's all I got.